important safety information. I know you guys are going to be excited to see the animals, but do stay seated at all times. It's going to get quite bumpy out here. Also, a good idea to keep your hands and arms inside the truck. We'll have to do some rough brush country. These bushes can have some long thorns. Alright, if you guys are ready, let's go. Airborne Patrol, this is Simba 1. Are you in radio range? Over.
Simba 1, this is Warden Wisdom Mutua. Over.
Good job, Wilson. We're entering the reserve here at Little Aturi Forest. Over.
Hunt your boat, Simba 1. Keep your eyes open and drive carefully. You should see lots of animals.
Roger that, Wilson. Because we are in a forest, and things camouflage very well into this brush. Keep an eye out for any antelope. As you will see those in these parts. We are coming up on a watering hole in just a moment. Watering holes are often great places to spot these forest animals. Step out of their camouflage surroundings. Oh, look off to the right. There's an okapi way back there behind the bamboo.
Oh.
Dark red animals. Remember to stay seated at all times. Yeah, black and white on his legs. Looks like a zebra, doesn't it? That's the only known relative of the giraffe. They have a very similar head shape. Very shy and reclusive animals, though. Weren't even discovered by the Western world until about 1901. Oh, look across the watering hole over there. It's a black rhino. This is excellent spotting. The black rhinos have been hit pretty hard by poaching. There's less than 4,200 left in all of the wild. They're virtually indestructible, well, except the hands of man. They do have a hide that's about 1 inch thick. They can charge at speeds around 35 miles an hour. Excellent, we got to see that. We're going to see some greater kudu up here. Looks like a big tan animal. Off to the driver's side. Kudus are the second largest antelopes in Africa. Weigh about 750 pounds. They're fully grown. That must be a young male. You can see those curly horns. When they're fully grown, those horns are huge. And speaking of huge, those black and white birds behind this bush, those are saddle-billed storks. Tallest stork in Africa. Grow to about 5 feet tall, and their wingspans can be as wide as the truck, about 8 to 9 feet across. Very cool. They're one of my favorite birds. We're going to start making our way out of the forest now. Let's see if we can get some better game spotting down in the Safi River. The Safi is home to crocodiles as well as hippopotami. That's just a fun word to say. Hippopotami. Of course, hippos do spend a lot of time in the water during the day. Keeps those big bodies cool. There's one by the river bank.
Oh.
They didn't really stop her in this cool.
Cover.
The Safi does continue over to the driver's side, so we'll get around in just a minute. Might see some more hippos. Typically, they don't come out of the water until nighttime. They'll forage along the banks. Oh wow, look behind the island. There's a couple of them back there. Fully grown hippos, they can eat about 100 pounds of vegetation every night. Up on the island, those big white birds are pink-backed pelicans. They're one of the few bird species that hunt cooperatively. They work like a team. They'll herd fish down into the shallow end of the water. Everybody can eat a little better that way.
It's a hippo. When he was in the water, it was very hard to see. That's a rock.
Oh, there's a hippo up on the beach, just over the guardrail there.
Wow.
Like I said, we're going to see them outside in the water. We're going to stay seated though. And especially stay seated up here. This is an old rickety bridge, and there are Nile crocodiles down below us.
Wani.
Crocodiles. They are much larger and more aggressive than American alligators. The jaws have a crushing power about 1,200 pounds per square inch. These bridges themselves are good. Wow. We are clear. There we go.
Simba 1, come in.
Olsen, this is Simba 1. What's up?
Just wanted to let
now we're heading to a different ecosystem. And speaking of different, check out this tree over here. This is a baobab tree. They're nicknamed upside down trees. Those are not the roots growing up to the sky though. Those are the branches. If they leafless about 9 months of the year.
これすごい揺れてる。何これ。わざと揺れるようになってる。
As we turn, we'll get one of the best views of the whole reserve.
あ、な
Looking
んでもな
over
か
the
った。
Serengeti grassland system. It's like a big
あ、なん
super
かアフリカっ
highway.
ぽいねこれ。
Migrating animals like wildebeest. It's also home to some of your favorites like elephants and lions and giraffes. As we come around, look straight out over the rock cliff here. Right by that bush laying down, there's a water buck. That grayish tan color. The water bucks, they submit kind of a greasy, oily solution out of their fur. Helps waterproof them. They're known for jumping into the water to avoid predators. See what else we can find in these tall grasses. I'm spotting some cattle out here. We can catch up with them.
あ、なんか正面にいるね。
Those are Ankoli cattle straight down ahead. Also known as Watusi, named after the Watusi tribe. This is the first tribe that
いっぱいい
domesticated
るいっ
them.
ぱいいる。
Their horns, they grow about 6 feet from one tip to the other. Very impressive. 20 inches around at the base. Act like a radiator too. The blood will circulate up through the horn,
うわ、角す
cools
ごいあ
down, and
れ。
returns back to the body. These big tan ones closer to our truck, those are Patterson's eland. The eland is the largest
わ、す
antelope
ごい
in
ね、あっ
Africa.
ちの
They grow about
いやー、なんだ
2,000
ろう。
pounds. Stand about 6 feet tall at the shoulder.
すごい、初めて見た。
Awesome.
あ、これもいるこれもいる。
Closer to our truck here.
おー
Pause for just a second.
Let's see.
Both the Ankoli and the Patterson's eland right beside each other.
なんだろう、あそこに上に乗って
Great photo op.
あ、本当だ。アリ塚だ、アリ塚。あの山。あれも。
そうなんだ。
あれ、あれが
So
作っ
I
て
don't know if you noticed, when we were passing those eland, there were some large cones of earth around us. Those were termite mounds. They bake out here in the sun, get as hard as concrete. Elephants like to use them like a scratching post. Pretty cool to watch that. Of course, they do wear them down. And smaller animals, they use them like a lookout post over the tall grasses. Up on the hillside, those gray animals are white-bearded wildebeest. They're part of the largest migration left on the planet. Every year, about 1.5 million come across here.
That's the monkeys, yeah.
They make quite a thundering rumble. They're also pretty fast learners. A baby wildebeest can stand and even run within about 5 to 10 minutes of being born. Those little tiny tan guys out there with the black stripes, white underbellies, those are
あ、なんだっけあ
Thompson's
れ。
gazelles,
ガゼル
also known as Tommies.
あ、そうだね。
They are fully grown, they're not babies. They only weigh about 60 pounds.
Look over here.
Really speedy too. Do a zigzag kind of run to avoid predators. They're a favorite snack of cheetahs.
And then the wildebeest. We haven't gotten that far yet. It's coming. Is it there? You see the giraffe?
Yeah, somebody already spotted the giraffe. I was about to say. Look way up in the palm trees here.
わ、ビデオがいい
Big game
ね。
spotting. They blend right in. They camouflage up here in the shadows. These are reticulated giraffe. Named after the Latin word reticulata.
Oh, there's
That
two
means
of
net,
them.
refers to that pattern of
あ、
spots.
キリンキリンキリン。
Tallest living land mammal these days. 18 to 20 feet for a full-grown male. Even babies are tall though.
Huh?
Maybe 6 feet at birth.
Yeah, we got our camera, but Thomas is going to go get some pictures right now, okay?
That was really cool.
Mommy's just not going to get them this time. We got lots of pictures of
Zimmerman,
other
it is
animals.
Winston. What is your location? Over.
Wilson, we're at Monkey Point. We're heading to elephant country.
Keep your eyes open for me. We picked up a baby elephant that was wandering off on its own. We can't find the mother. I'm afraid Portia's may be in the reserve.
Well, roger that, Wilson. That is kind of unusual. Babies usually spend about 13 to 15 years with mom. Learn a lot of their
あ、
social
猿
skills
猿
that way.
猿猿。
Let's not get down though. We have some mandrill monkeys up here on the rock area and behind those trees. Mandrills are the most colorful and probably the biggest monkey species, I believe, in Africa. Males can weigh about 100 pounds. Of course, the dominant male's going to have the brightest red and blue markings. That's everybody knows who's boss. Another tree there. We're making our way into elephant country, so keep your eyes open for any elephants. See if we can pick up some local music as we go around. Road is closed. Cool. We'll keep going. Another old bridge here. The good news about this bridge is there's no crocodiles underneath it. Still, we're going to take it holy, very slowly. Keep hoping to see an elephant. We are in open country, so could be any minute. Oh, hold on. Oh, there's lean right. Lean right.
アトラクションがこんなとこに。
Got an idea. Next time you cross the bridge, we're going to cross our fingers too. Alright, we found the red clay pits. This is what Wilson was talking about earlier. There's always elephant activity going on in here. See lots of footprints and tusk marks. They actually scrape off and eat the red clay. It provides minerals to their diet. They don't get vegetation. There's part of the herd. Even a couple of young ones out in the distance. And so because their tusks haven't quite grown in. Of course, the males and the females both carry those ivory tusks. Quite large targets for poachers.
That's right, that's three.
Classic elephant behavior. Looks like some dust on their backs. They dust bathe. It's like a natural sunblock. Cool thing here about Harambe Wildlife Reserve is our researchers are studying the elephants more closely these days. They're trying to learn about their vocal communications. To a human, you can't hear what an elephant's saying. It's more of a
タイヤの
grunt.
泥でも落としてんのかな。
They're using technology now, trying to better protect them. And the great groups of baobab trees. These things can grow up to 2,000 years old. Elephants especially like them to gouge open with their tusks, and they'll chew on that moist inner wood.
Oh, 水だ水。
この中入るんだ。
Oh, flamingos! These are greater flamingo up here. More of a light pink. The lightest of the whole species. When they're born, they're actually a fuzzy gray color. They get their pink coloration from vitamin A in their diet. It usually takes about a year and a half to get that. Fried shrimp.
片足で片足で。
両足でも可愛い。
We're starting to head into white rhino territory now. White rhinos are one of the greatest success stories going on. Due to conservation and anti-poaching efforts, their numbers are going back up. As we turn, take a look out the right-hand side. There may be some ostrich eggs. See the ostrich? You might be off getting some food. These are the largest bird eggs in the world. They're about 3 pounds each. Oh, look at that white rhino. Look at the palm trees there. He's laying down.
おー、サイサイサイ。
I know we're all thinking that rhino's not white.
Zimmerman, I see you at the junction. I suggest you go west. It will be worth it.
Taking a nap.
Well, says Les will hit that in a minute. Yeah, their name comes from the Afrikaans word bite, which doesn't mean white, it means wide. It refers to their wide bottom lips. The black rhinos we saw earlier, kind of a pointy jaw, I guess you'd say. Little difference there. Well, Wilson said head west, so we're going to make our way over to the Kopis. The Kopis are a large rock formation coming up. And home to sunbathing lions. You see at the vantage point as well. Look down over the sea of grass and spot prey. Your eyes open. Wilson has a better view than we do. Way up in the sky. Let's see if we can spot anything. Oh, way back in the crevice of that top rock. I think that's the lioness. I don't see a mane. You know, it's actually the female that does most of the hunting. The male is considered more of a protector of the pride. Doing what big cats do best, sleeping. They sleep most of the day, 18 to 20 hours. Hunting primarily at nighttime, relying on their sense of smell. Down here, you're going to see some warthog burrows. Warthogs are the largest burrower in Africa. Way back in the corner there. Standing up, there's one or two laying down. Basically, they'll back into their burrows and leave their tusk exposed. Helps ward off predators. Pretty fast though for those little short legs. 30 miles an hour. I think we found the ostrich. Several of them. There's a dark one. That's probably a male. They usually sit in the nest at night. Camouflage them in the darkness. The female's more of a sandy color here. Some of the daytime surroundings. These white animals, the brown throats, those are scimitar horned oryx. Named after the scimitar sword from the Middle East. Horns are about 40 inches in length. Very cool. Type of desert antelope.
There are poachers in the area. Can you help us cut them off?
I think Wilson said poaching activity. Let's see what we can check out. Typically we take this path on the right hand side, so we'll go that way. Oh, this gate's been smashed open. That can't be good. Guys, hold on tight. Wilson, this is simple one. We're heading outside the reserve. One of our gates has been smashed and we're going to check it out. Give us any updates you have.
The poachers are heading east. Keep going and you drive them to my patrol. Over.
Roger that, Wilson. We're heading into Magadi Gorge here. This is home of the hot springs. It's going to get really bumpy, so stay seated and hold on tight. Poaching activity yet. Let's keep going. There's something up here. Oh no. Hey Wilson, we're at the poachers' camp. I have really bad news. It's been completely deserted.
Oh, not to worry. You dropped them right into my patrol.
We did? Oh, that's good. Did you catch them?
The poachers ran, but they won't get far. Thanks to you, they are now both dead.
Oh, no problem, Wilson. I'm glad to help.
I have to go now. We have to get this baby elephant back to its mother.
Well, Asante Sana back there, everybody. Thank you so much for helping us stop those poachers. I know Wilson's excited to get that baby back to its mom. But for us, this is going to cut our 2 weeks safari kind of short. Kind of off our scheduled trek. I'll just drop you guys off at the nearest forage post. Over there, it's a short walk back to Harambe village. Also, if you want to see more animals, check out Pangani Forest Exploration Trail. That's right next door. You'll see some animals that we didn't see on safari. western lowland gorillas, colobus monkeys, meerkats, naked mole rats. There's even an underwater hippo viewing area. Pulling around the pool for clearance. Now's a great time though to check those net bags down in front of you. Make sure you got all your personal belongings. Don't want to leave anything behind. Did you guys have fun? Yeah, me too. Come back and see us again anytime. Every safari is a little different. The animals make sure of that. Has anybody already checked out the Pangani Trail? Not too many people? There's also a trail over in Asia called the Maharaja Jungle Trail. You'll see different animals on that one. We have tigers down there, bats. I want to say even a Komodo dragon or two. Pretty cool stuff. Also in Pangani, lots of bird life. There's a fish viewing area. And if you're still over in Africa, make sure you check out the Wildlife Express train. That'll take you up to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Up there you'll get like close encounters with our animals. Usually some domesticated things like goats up there. Also, if you have any questions about the animals, animal programs keepers are usually at the conservation station, and they can tell you how to preserve your natural habitats, even in your own backyard. That's pretty cool.
He was trying to keep it safe.
A little early to mention this, but we do have a parade at 3:45. Mickey's Jam and Jungle Parade. Starts in Africa and ends in Africa. There's a big circle around the Tree of Life. Alright, we're going to go and pull on in. If you're on the right-hand side, watch your hands and arms in. The doors are going to open. Once you stand up, make sure you check the seats behind you. Don't leave any cell phones or things in your pockets that may have bounced out. I'm going to leave you with one more Swahili word. That's kwaherini. That means go well. So kwaherini, everybody.
Whoa! All right, welcome back, everybody. Watch your step and make sure you got all your belongings with you.